I want to say thank you to all of you, and then at this time we're gonna have Kuno here is gonna offer a word of prayer.
I want to greet each and every one of you here this time. Haini pi, hini karigiwi, hani chawida hai pi. A few weeks ago, Mona and Josh, they came to my house and extended me some tobacco and told me about what was going to be taking place over here. So I want to say thank you for extending blessing and honor and privilege to me here this time to make use of a word of prayer. And then I didn't want to take up too much time or anything, but I was thinking about the event here and all the things that go along with it, and then thinking about our public health and our community and all these things. And I always say I followed my choka James Snow into the field, and I always looked up to him and all the things that he was doing. And then I was thinking some more, and then I remembered something that my choka Jim that he told me one time, and he told me about a particular gentleman. His name was his English name was Peter Sampson, and he was kind of like the only one with that name and assigned name, but the community knew him as Chashcha. And whenever our chiefs signed this treaty for us to receive health care and the land and water and all these things, then it took a while for these services to get here, and then during these times there was a lot of disease and illness and different things, and then even the doctors that they would send here, they wouldn't be very helpful to us, and so one of these diseases that came around was tuberculosis, and it took a lot of our people, and I was thinking about those kinds of things. And then but something that my choka Jim that he told me about this Peter Sampson Chashcha, that today we would call him like a medicine man, but in those days they called him like a makane, like a doctor. And then whenever they would run out of ways to treat these people, they would take them over to see him, and then they would kind of like leave them there, and then if he could heal them, then he would, and then they'd come back like cured, and then he was kind of amazing, they were astonished of his ability, and they were wondered about his treatments and all kinds of things. And so then, but he made mention that, what it came down to is that he said a word of prayer with with our people, prayed for them and did his best to help them. And then, so today, I see these things today as an evolution of that prayer that was said for us already, that he made a word of prayer for us that we could be healthy, that we can have good health and long life and happiness and all these things, And today today we're continuing on with that legacy that he established, And so I wanted to make mention of that today, And then I was extended some tobacco, and they told me that if I'm going to be making mention of my chokas like that, then I have to use that tobacco too, And then this Chashcha, there's a lot of people that descend from him, one way or another today, I can probably even name some, like all of us in here, And so I'm going to use some of this tobacco that was given to me, and then I'm going to say a word of prayer. Then when I get done saying a word of prayer, I'm just going to fan everybody off from here, so you can bear along with me for a little bit.
Then I want to say thank you to you, Kuna, for that word of prayer, and then welcome each and every one of you here today. As you heard what was made mention earlier, I want to thank the veterans for bringing in those colors, and then the drum group for continuing to be here for us. And Mona and Josh, they came over to my house, and must have been the same time they were making their rounds, and they brought tobacco over and asked if I could help out a little bit on speaking on behalf of what's taking place here today. And so I wanted to continue to share those kind of thoughts and feelings with you that I was real surprised that was at home, and then I think I was even supposed to be at work, but I was at home. And then they came over, and I kind of thought, oh, they're both here, I wonder what's going on. And here they came over in a good way, and so visited with them for a little while, and had shared good words with each other. And so come over, and she was telling me about the accomplishments that the health department made. And so when I was thinking about that, I was thinking of one particular person that kind of came into my mind was Anna Queen. And then how our village was back then when we had PHNs, and they used to go into homes, and they used to kind of sit there and really visit with the elders. And then today, the way it is today, how things have transpired. And then, so I was thinking about that when Kuna was sharing that about what was shared with him. Really glad that he could share that with us. And so was talking about these different accomplishments that they made, the health department, and they've come a long ways today. And each one of them that are able to work over there and continue to help out our tribe and our elders, those things, they're really something, even though you may come to work and kind of find it a normal thing or a normal task or normal day. It really means something to those ones that you're able to interact with in their homes. And one of the things that I always noticed was that a lot of our elders, they just want somebody to talk to. They just want somebody to visit with and to share all the different things that they have. And so through the health department and the PHNs and all of their efforts, want to continue to encourage them to continue to be that way, and then make prayers that they're able to do that. And one thing that we all kind of strive and have a hard time with sometimes is patience. And that's patience with each other, that's patience with our own families and all them kind of things. But a lot of times when you go and visit these elders, they would talk about some of their experiences, and they would say how grateful they were when the different ones from the health department, from EMS to PHNs to CHRs to whoever it may be that helps them. And a lot of times you see these different individuals, they kind of work in the background of the tribe. But I wanted to give them a lot of praise today, because from the admin staff that keep things running to the boots on the ground out there, that's a lot of time away from your own family. That's a lot of time, no matter what the weather is too. They have to get those documents signed. They have to get them paperwork in. They have to go and check on these things. So the tribe in our village, they really experienced that during COVID time, when everything was kind of shut down and everybody was scared to smile at each other and all that, Then they kind of had to really get together. So they came up with a plan, and they kind of put all these things into place, and they started to make sure that a lot of these people that needed these different things, whether it was medication, they made sure that they had them. And so one of the things is that they got their accreditation through these times, and they've been building about 7 years. They've been building up to all of these things that you see today. And so it's kind of crazy that all of those wants, needs, worries, and concerns, they were all prayed about at one time, and they're still being continued to be prayed about today. And then it kind of even come down to where we kind of start looking at logos and all that. And we're not going to go there, but those kind of things, them little minor adjustments and stuff. And then even to that symbol on there, Chief Whirling Thunder, and then back to some of those things that Kuna made mention of got the chance to see his signature, or it wasn't really his signature, it was his thumbprint on those treaties out there and what was said. And so trying to continue to work on those and be able to share and bring those back here and share those with the people of what our people have gone through, because it says it right in there. It talks about that, the health and to be able to have the doctor and all that stuff. So I wanted to share that with you. I don't want to take too much time or anything, but I'm gonna kick the mic over to LD here. She's gonna express herself a little bit. So give your kind attention to Lorelei.
Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see all of you. I want to thank the veterans for taking care of this in our way, bringing the flags in. I want to thank our drum group, New Breed, for singing for us so we can have this celebration today. In my profession, I was a registered nurse for 35 years. I had a Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing, and I worked in many different nursing positions. I was a clinical nurse serving in the hospital, the patients in the hospital. I was a clinical nurse supervisor overseeing the nursing and CNA staff. I was also a charge nurse in a nursing home. And one of my greatest joys in my nursing profession was for 8 years, I was a public health nurse. And I loved working in public health. That's where you go to the homes, talk with the people, listen to them, help them with whatever resources you can locate for them, or get them to come in to the hospital for care. And I loved working in public health. And so I think it was maybe 5 or 6 years ago, Mona, our public health administrator, she was able to secure a grant from the Chairman's Health Board that we would start seeking accreditation of our Winnebago Public Health Department. And with that grant, another well-educated Ho-Chunk woman, Lene Bigfire, started working on this accreditation. And it took a team effort, all these years of working on that. We had work groups that looked at different areas in public health and how we could improve. And so I want to say thank you to Lene Bigfire. And I also want to say thank you to all the people in our public health department, our CHRs, our public health nurses, our behavioral health, also our recovery program. I want to say thank you to our Whirling Thunder Wellness program. They run one of the best diabetes clinics I ever seen in Indian country to help our people stay healthy and well. So for this, them achieving this accreditation, we are the 8th tribal health department in this country to achieve this. And what it means is we have high standards that guide our care of us, the Winnebago people. And so I'm really proud of all of them. This took a lot of work. And I think the ones that are going to benefit is us, the Winnebago people. And with health, I think one of the way I always looked at it was health really is about keeping the balance. Keeping the balance. That's what health is. And we have a public health department whose staff help us keep the balance. So with that, I want to say thank you all for coming. And congratulations to our Winnebago Public Health Department and all the people in there that worked hard on this. Mitakoyase.
We stand in the presence of giants. I'm just grateful to share a few thoughts with you. We've come a long way since the Public Health Department was created by the Winnebago tribe in the 70s. The Health Department has been nothing if not adaptive as they've identified needs and strived to meet those needs of the Winnebago people. As we think about accreditation, it's worth going back, maybe forward from the 70s, but to about 22 years ago. It was in 2003 that the Institute of Medicine published a seminal report called The Future of the Public's Health. It called for standardization, modernization, and accreditation of public health departments. In 2007 is when the Public Health Accrediting Board was actually created as a result of that report and subsequent efforts. And it was in 2011 when the first public health accreditation standards were actually published. So it's not like this has been around for 50 years or something. This has all happened in this century. I don't want to say the same things that other people said. Accreditation is focused on the 10 essential public health services. Accreditation affirms and strengthens a local public health department's commitment and capacity to create a high-performing public health system that supports all people in living their healthiest life. In our own language, in our own mission statements, we talk about creating and sustaining health with the Winnebago people. For those who were here at the beginning, and to everyone who has joined since and worked and strived, because it's a lot of work, as everybody would tell you, I give my sincere thanks. Pinagigi. As they say in nearly every commencement speech, and this is a commencement, this is only the beginning. Taking our tools and our discipline, we will continue to improve health by leveraging our ever-growing ability with ever-growing investments for ever-increasing impact. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lene.
I'm Lene today.
You're Lene today, okay.
Hainepi, Hanachida Karagiwi. My name is Camilla Barajas. I'm the Wa'ipi Nagu Program Director, and I am speaking on behalf for Lene today. And I also just want to let everyone know how thankful we are for Lene. She is our accreditation coordinator, and she brought everything together for us. We had the best trainings, the best people to help us along the way. We had fun work groups, even though we were doing a lot of work, it was a lot of fun. So Pinagigi to Lene. So just imagine I'm Lene saying these words. Welcome, friends, family, relatives. Thank you, Isaac, Lorelei, veterans, drum group, our Eats, Kunu, and anyone else that made this celebration possible. Today is the time to give thanks and glory to Mauna, the Creator, God, for bringing us this far. I pray every day that Mauna guides my steps in this job and for the health of our community. Today is also a time to celebrate. The Winnebago Public Health Department is top in the nation and part of an elite group now. We already knew this, but this is the stamp of approval we were waiting for. When we started our journey, I had no idea the amount of time, work, and dedication it would take to accomplish this feat. I left Whirling Thunder Wellness Program to become the accreditation coordinator, and I always thought to myself, what did I get into? But I always liked a challenge, and I was ready to take on this challenge of coordinating everything. I was told in the beginning that it's a marathon, not a race. Well, we finished that marathon. My job is not over yet, though. We now need to level up. We need to build upon the foundation we set and continue to grow. This was Mona's vision and dream. I'm glad that I was able to make that a reality. Somewhere along the way, it became all of our vision and dream as well. Even though there were reluctances in the beginning, the department has grown so much. I would not have continued this journey if I didn't think it would benefit the tribe. We are going to reap the benefits from this for years to come. And we are so lucky to have Dr. Sufante lead us. It's rare to have someone with a PhD in Indigenous health as our Chief Public Officer. I also want to give a shout out to our entire accreditation team who worked long hours on cover sheets and documentation to be submitted. Along the way, we learned all about standards, domains, measures. I think I went crazy a couple times. Definitely got some white hair. Accreditation shined a light on all the work the accreditation team did, the awesome directors, staff, programs we have in the community. Thank you. She also wants me to read the letter. We received a plaque as the Public Health Department. Felicia and Pilar will show you the plaque as I read this letter. Dear Dr. Sufante, on behalf of the Public Health Accreditation Board, staff, and Board of Directors, I want to express our sincere congratulations on your health department's accreditation. This achievement demonstrates your commitment to transparency, accountability, and a culture of quality improvement. We are so proud of you for putting your work out for peer review against National Health Department performance standards. In close, please find your plaque, which we hope you will hang in a place of honor in your health department. We have also enclosed your accreditation certificate for you to use in your publicity, grant applications, and other types of communication about your health department. Best wishes as you continue to promote and protect the health of the public. Sincerely, Janaya Koldeen, President and Chief Executive Officer. I want to invite the entire accreditation team up here. This is a little off the script, but we just want to recognize our leader, our fearless leader, Mona Sufante. This was her vision and dream. She is the one who wanted us to continue on this path, and like Lene said, we didn't always see the benefit at first. We just thought it was really hard work, but we loved it and we enjoyed it, and we do see the benefits. We have clear processes in our public health department. We have quality improvement projects. We love our work. We come to work every day and enjoy what we do. And it's all because of our fearless leader, Mona Sufante. Come over here. Wa ini ganap wina. Thank you.
It says 11:30 she's gonna talk, so we'll just wait around till then, guys.
We already cry. We didn't even start. I'm already gonna be crying anyways. Okay. So Haini P Hanach Hini Kadagiwina Ho Chunk Rajada Hua Nu Hunik Winga Wa Uanjena Makade Rajada Monazafanti Wa Uanjena. So good morning. I greet you all a good day, and thank you, Tani, for all of you don't even know I'm watching your YouTube videos. I want to thank the veterans, the drum group, Kunu, and all the speakers before me with your beautiful sentiments. I want to thank Mauna, Creator, for giving us all that we have, my family that keeps me grounded. And I'm a big baby, so I'm going to probably cry through the whole thing. I'm so sorry. My staff for always supporting me, and the ancestors for giving me what I need when I'm supposed to receive it. I want to thank my Choka and Gaga, James and Virginia Smith, and I see my auntie out here somewhere, and James and Lucille Burskin, my grandparents, my parents, that I know that they stand with me and I carry them every day for those teachings that I try to always embrace. So looking back, my tears are filled with great hope for the future and the strength of my staff and my community that I love so much. I love our people so much and want so much for the future, and this is just one of those milestones that we will achieve together. So it was with immense pride and deep gratitude that I share this truly historic day with all of you. Today we gather not only as colleagues, but as relatives, as caretakers of our people, and as stewards of the future. Our department has received public health accreditation, and we have been recognized as the 8th tribal public health department in the nation to achieve this distinction. This honor only is a glimpse into the extraordinary, tireless, and often unseen work that has brought us to this moment. This milestone is not merely a reflection of our commitment to excellence. It is a living testimony to the dedication, resilience, and passion that each of you brings to our shared mission to build and sustain a healthy, thriving Indigenous community. Accreditation affirms that we meet and in many ways exceed national standards in developing and delivering public health services. It strengthens our foundation for continuous improvement, accountability, and trust, values that are essential to this sacred responsibility that we carry. I want to take a moment to honor our tribal leaders, past and present, whose vision and advocacy have laid the groundwork for this achievement. Your leadership has guided us with wisdom, strength, and clarity. You have reminded us that public health is not just about systems. It is about sovereignty, self-determination, and the well-being of our people for generations to come. To our elders, we offer our deepest respect. Your teachings, your stories, and your prayers have grounded our work in culture and tradition. You have reminded us that healing is not only physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and communal. This recognition is as much yours as it is ours. As a tribal public health department, this accreditation honors our sovereignty, our cultural strength, and our unique approach to wellness. One that is rooted in tradition, guided by community, and driven by innovation. It shows that we are not simply participating in public health, we are leading. We are shaping what Indigenous public health looks like for generations to come. This journey has not been easy. It required long hours, difficult decisions, and unwavering commitment. It has meant building systems from the ground up, often with limited resources, but limitless heart. It has meant honoring our ancestors while preparing the path for our grandchildren. And through it all, you showed up with courage, with humility, and with hope. Through our perseverance, we navigated a pandemic, a compact, and an ever-changing national landscape. Whether you serve in direct care, the front line, community outreach, or leadership, this achievement belongs to each and every one of you. Every document reviewed, every home visit, every survey collected, every meeting attended, it all mattered because it all brought us here to today. So let's take a moment to celebrate, to reflect, and to recognize that this is not the end of our journey. It is just the beginning. It's a stronger foundation, a louder voice, a deep responsibility to continue building a healthier, more vibrant future for our people. We planned this recognition event not only to honor this incredible accomplishment, but to really uplift the spirit of our community, because this is not just a departmental success. It is a community victory. It's a moment of pride for our elders, our youth, and all those who walk on this path with us. So pinagigi to each of you for your service, your spirit, and the steadfast belief in our mission. I can truly do nothing without you. My deepest appreciation goes out to all of you. So let us continue forward with strength, with unity, and with the knowledge that Indigenous public health is not a concept. It is you, it is me, it is us, and it is a future we're building together. Lene had a family emergency, so she wasn't able to be here, but we wanted to acknowledge some of those that helped support our accreditation journey through the years. And so that was 7 Generations, Gray Horse Strategies, Oneida Nation, Ho-Chunk Nation, the Eastern Band of Cherokee in North Carolina, our CDC Public Health Associates, Monique Swan and Chelsea Lenzel, Public Health Foundation, Ron, National Indian Health Board, NACCHO, Nebraska Health and Human Services Accreditation Support, Northeast Nebraska Public Health Department, Julie Rother, and some of our previous employees, such as Angie Keller, Julie Albert, and Jane Lagemeyer. We also have a few gifts that we want to bestow on individuals, thank you, that helped us along the way, that without them, we would have never gotten to this point. And so I'm not sure if they're all here, so I'm just gonna call them. Daisha, Allison, and Cade, for all of your behind the scenes help, always there to give a helping hand and do whatever is asked of you, so come here and get your gift. Thank you. Serenity. Your tireless presence in doing everything behind the scenes never goes unnoticed, and I truly appreciate all of your support, financial assistance that you provided in helping us create this path forward. Colleen and Celeste, your tireless hours of reviewing our documentations, sitting with us to determine what should work, and advocating for us. We appreciate all your support over the years. I'm not sure how we could have gotten through the accreditation without both of you. Thank you. I know Sonia is not here, but I know you're watching on the live stream. So thank you for your guidance, your support, your unwavering determination to help us through our quality improvement process, performance monitors, and several of our plans to make them stronger and more in line with the vision that we had. Cindy is also not here. Just scanning the areas. You are our proofreader, our voice of reason and sense. You were the calm when we needed to be reminded to be grounded, and we appreciate all of your heart as we navigated this process. Sharon, you always showed up, and sometimes I don't think you were sure what we were going to be doing that day, but you did it, and we could not have navigated some of those site visit questions without your help and guidance. Danelle couldn't be here today too, but she was always a big supporter and a strong advocate for the Public Health Department. And so we appreciate her strength and support through this time. And now for the accreditation team. Carla, you bring your laughter, your thought process to think things through and always up for a challenge and to find the answers and to jump in just wherever was so much appreciated. Pilar, I thank you for your tireless effort to use the plans and the worksheets that made the team stronger, to then demonstrate how we actually use those tools to better our program and to think outside the box, show the site visitors in real time that these tools just don't sit on the shelf and that we use them all the time. And then make her cry. Monica, you are challenged to look at your processes, make improvements, and determine a better way forward for our people in the realm of environmental health. You're always expanding to meet the needs of the people and answer their questions. Felicia, no matter what and no matter where, you always showed up. You brought forth your passion, unwavering support for the future of the health department. You jumped in and gave direction where sometimes it was lacking at times. Camilla, your insight, your calmness, your boldness, your tireless commitment to helping make sure all of the documents had page numbers, the logo, the date was invaluable. You reminded us time when it was late at night and we was all texting to step away and just breathe and then get right back to it because we got this, because we're the Winnebago Health Department and there's nothing we can't do. Oh, no. So Lene, I hope you're listening on there, that you took my vision, my dream, and you worked tireless to find grant support, contract support, and when I first asked you, you probably didn't know what you were up for, but you didn't shy away from this new adventure. You never wavered, you were persistent, you kept on track, even if the pandemic put us a little bit behind, you always continued forward. The department is better because of the direct support that you have provided over the years and will continue into the future. We also have a few gifts for the certain clan members that we asked to be here to watch this historic event, so we're gonna give those out right now. Then we'll be right back. Thank you to all of the community members that took part in the site visits, and for all of you that have always come out to all of our activities, like today, classes or appointments. We are only here because of all of you. This work, the people, and our community are the reason why we are here and why we're able to do anything, and the future is so bright. I truly believe that this is a picture that our ancestors wanted us to embrace prevention and to walk in a healthy life, in a healthy way. As part of our strategic plan, we will be unveiling our Ho-Chunk names, and we thought today would be the best way to start to introduce the Public Health Department's Ho-Chunk name, which is Maka Chinak Wo Kijade Ra. You will find this on the back of the shirts that I hope you all pick up today. And so we asked New Breed to do an honor song. So please come and dance with us.
Let's
I want to say thank you to New Breed for that song, and then thank you to each one of you that got to be a part of this process. And it sounds like there was even made mention in there, there's like a 500-page document that had to be all put together and looked over. And so it took a lot of people had to be a part of this. And as was mentioned before, is that if we are able to work together through the power of prayer, then we can accomplish anything. And that's one of the things that were said way back there, was talking about our people still to existence to this day because of we relied on prayer. And that's one of the things that I always noticed about the health department. And Mona, she always tried to, she came here and wanted to be a water quality specialist and all that stuff, and then kind of made her way through all these different things and obstacles, and still tries to continue to help our tribe. So very grateful for you to still be here. And then I want to say thank you to you, Josh, for waking her up in the morning, every morning too, you know, making her get to work and all that. But through all that, they've always relied on prayer. And so today, they wanted to put all this together and to share it and to kind of give back to the people, and then to share that information with them of a great accomplishment here. And one of the things that they've always done, and they've had these different obstacles that kind of come forth in their path, but they always relied on the word of prayer. And today we're able to come by some good food, spend a little time with each other, the simple things, you know, that can take a person a long ways. Come by good, kind words and all of those kind of things too. So I'm really grateful that this many of you were able to come over here and take time off of work a little bit, whether you're on the clock or off the clock, as long as you're here, you know. It's good that we could support each other like this. And there's still a lot of work left to be done, and we plan on trying to each year grow this department and make it to where as our tribe grows, that this department is one of those ones that continue to help serve our people and continue to go around and help some of our ones that could benefit from their hard work and effort. So today they've had our eats kind of put some soup together and a couple of wohas over there, and so I'm gonna come by those here, but it says gonna have the veterans, they're gonna come back up and take these colors back out, and then we'll eat after that. That's what it looks like. So I just wanted to say thank you to you, and then thank you to Josh and Mona for coming over to my home and extending some tobacco to me. And then I don't take that lightly or anything. And then say thank you to you for not calling me on the phone or trying to text me and ask me those kind of things, you know, about coming over and showing up in person. I thought that was real nice. But say thank you to you, Kuna, for that prayer and what you shared. Say thank you to you, New Breed, for that song, and then thank you to you, Gordon, and the rest of the veterans for coming over here and being a part of this, and then bringing that Eagle staff over here. And then I believe there's some shirts over there, and they're going to help you with your sizes. And then you can make your way through here. They got some fruit over here, and then some baked buns, and then Reg, what kind of soup you guys got? Oh, washa. So you guys can come through there, and I believe there's some paperware there on the side there. You can help yourself, relatives. Time to Waruch. They want to share a little bit of that with you. They said Josh grew all that washa behind his house too. Come on down, guys. Come on through.